Ollie, where have you been? All these other YouTubers are better than you. How bad can you be? No, those aren't the words of the content creator manager when I was playing last Sunday. Let's get into this. Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Ollie Ward. Welcome back to the Ollie Ward channel. Hope you've all had a fantastic Thursday and you're ready for the latest Leeds United transfer news and rumours. Before we get into it, you guys know what to do. I've been away for a few days. I'm not expecting 500 likes. Psych! Yes, I am. Get down there right now and smash 500 likes. Also, subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 21,000 subscribers. Sounds good, right? Yeah, so subscribe. And today I want you to comment out of the signings, pretty much confirmed 6 signings we've made. Who's the best one? Who are you looking forward to? Let me know in the comments down below. Without further ado, let's get into this. And actually, this is the first video I've done since returning from the Leeds United Content Creator Cup. And everyone who came out, everyone who watched, I was actually playing, if you missed it. I was playing. I was the one who was just getting done in the midfield for 85 minutes. That was me, but really enjoyed the day. Felt like a footballer for a day. We raised over £5,000 for charity. Everyone was a legend who I met. YouTubers, fans, everyone. It was absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, without further ado, let's get into the transfer news. And this is the latest transfer news. So this is Lucas Perri to Leeds United. Leeds United have agreed a deal with Lyon for Brazilian goalkeeper Lucas Perri. Medical tests are being booked. There's a deal in place to join Leeds United. This is from everyone. Graham Smith, Fabrizio Romano. Yes, this broke earlier this morning, but I'm giving you the more details, maybe, possibly. Deal reportedly is going to be around £15 million. The thought the deal was going to be off due to Lyon staying up. Obviously, that was that whole debacle of Lyon finishing like 6th, but also they couldn't do financial things, so they're going to get relegated into the second tier of French football. In the end, they didn't. They stayed up. I thought the deal was done. Back on medical in Germany rather than back in England, as the team are out there in Germany, as we know, similar to Anton Stach. He signed out in Germany as well last season. Perri had a 74% save percentage. He kept 13 clean sheets. Got some Europa League experience as well. He's got a huge throw on him. Yeah, he's 6'5'2". He's a shot stopper. I think it's a statement signing for £15 million. Around that's being reported. Leeds United cannot go wrong. We needed a number one. Lucas Perri was on the short list, and it looks like it's going to be done. Confirmed. I can see an announcement tomorrow if all things go right. He is leaving the preseason tour in Lyon, and he will be joining Leeds United unless something drastic happens. And, well, you know, knowing Leeds, something might happen. But either way, looks like we're getting our goalkeeper, and I'll talk about it at the end of the video. But I think Leeds United are a few signings away from being complete and ready to compete in the Premier League. Next up, let's talk Igor Paixao. I believe that's how you say his name. We haven't really spoke about him for a week, because actually I haven't really uploaded for a week, but as a lot of, he was joining Marseille, then he was joining Leeds and all this sort of stuff. But sort of the latest is personals aren't an issue. Marseille have pretty much been rejected. He wants Leeds. They bid, I believe, around £26 million. I read 30 million should get it done for Feyenoord, I believe. They've got that. They've spoke about how they're giving the Rafinha model. Look, you can come here for a season. Look at Rafinha now. He's now killing it at Barcelona. We're kind of seeing like this is a stepping stone club for you, Paixao. But either way, he's someone that we should be working on. I think when Leeds United were first linked with him, I was excited, and I want this one to get done. Active talks are apparently reportedly in place. We'll have to see how this one goes. Leeds United are still very keen, and there are reports, not the most reliable sources, that Leeds have put an offer in, but we'll have to see how that one goes. Again, if we do put in a new bid in of around, or a first bid, new bid of around £30 million, it's going to be hard for Feyenoord to reject that. I just think he's one that you need to go out and get. I don't want any other winger. I think we've got a very good competition with Ramazani, with Nonto, with Dan James. He comes in, he gets the start, obviously, but I just think, yeah, that it's going to be very, very good, and I'm very excited to see if this does happen. And if it does, wow, I cannot wait. Let's see how that one goes. Next up, let's talk Rodrigo Muniz. Leeds United, obviously, reportedly at the start of the window, bid around £32 million for Rodrigo Muniz, and it got rejected in the end. And the latest report came out that Fulham are going to accept anywhere between 45 to 50 million pounds for Rodrigo Muniz. We spoke about this a couple of days ago, and Leeds are pretty much waiting on Fulham's movement if they bring in a new striker. And if it was to happen, it probably won't happen till later in the window when Fulham have sorted out what they're doing transfer-wise. They haven't made too many transfers. They do want to get in a new striker. And where does that leave Muniz? 50 million for me, way too much. He got 8 goals last year. He's still young, though. There's options there. He can maybe do something. But I think Leeds need to be looking at other options. Of course, Muniz is on the short list. Graham Smith's confirmed this. Baron Cross has confirmed this too. He's definitely on it. I just don't know where you stop. I think 32 million was a lot to bid on him anyway, and that got rejected. And now the latest thing is like 40, 50 million for him. I don't know about that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Next up, we're talking a Ramazani loan deal. And this has come out from Baron Cross's article this morning. Leeds and Largie Ramazani have rejected loan deals of a few loan deals from top Greek clubs and also other European clubs. He wants to stay and fight for his place at Leeds United. I think in the sort of preseason friendlies, he's looked very sharp. I believe his sort of style is suited more for Premier League football. I think he'll have a hell of a season next year if we play him enough. Daniel Farke didn't play him too much last year, but the games he played, wow, Largie Ramazani looked good. And we did sign him to get back to the Premier League. And now we're here. He looks good. I want to see him compete for that first team spot. Next up, we're talking the exit of Illan Meslier. And apparently, reportedly, that is being worked on. Leeds United obviously agreeing Lucas Perri, with Darlow most likely being the number 2, with Alex Kearns as the number 3. This pushes Illan Meslier out, and it needed to happen. The fans are annoyed. The players are annoyed at him. He's probably annoyed at the club. Daniel Farke dropped him in the end. No hard feelings to Meslier. He's had a decent preseason so far in the games I've watched, but he needs to go. He really does. Leicester are the latest linked with Illan Meslier, but Meslier, I'm pretty much certain and confirmed, and most fans are confirming that, he will leave this summer, and it makes sense. Wish Illan Meslier the best of luck. He did cost us a lot of points over the last few years. But either way, he's still a young goalkeeper, still going to go smash it somewhere. So best of luck to him when he does leave. But for right now, still a Leeds United player. But Leeds United are reportedly agreeing on getting Illan Meslier out the door. Talking of another player who wants to leave, that's Matteo Joseph. Obviously, this broke over the last few days that he was supposed to be in pre-season tour with Daniel Farke and Leeds United, but he refused to go. And Daniel Farke said, listen, I cannot call the police. I can't call the police. I wanted to for here. I'm not going to continue with that. But either way, Leeds rejected the Real Betis' latest offer, and apparently it was nowhere near the valuation of Matteo Joseph, according to the club. Leeds United either wants a dry loan, so just a loan, no loan to buy, no loan with any fees, or a 15 to 20 million euros permanent deal. Joseph is pushing for a move, as we know. Listen, Matteo Joseph's one for me that would be brilliant for the future. A bit of a Charlie Cresswell. We might sort of be careful what you wish for if you're pushing Matteo Joseph out the door. But if he does stay, he's got to really win the fans back. And there's seen a lot of things that saying he didn't get enough time. He didn't get the credit. Actually, we started last season as Matteo Joseph as our number 9, and he didn't take that. He didn't do well enough, and that's that's going to happen. He's a young player. I just believe it's not worth the hassle. If he doesn't want to be here, he doesn't want to be here. No hard feelings. And last but not least, let's quickly talk about Anton Stach. He signed over the weekend when I was actually in Leeds, so I didn't really do a video. I didn't break anything of it. What a signing it is. 6'4", like him already. He knows all about dirty Leeds. He needs to start in the middle of the park. Got Sean Longstaff in there as well, Ampadu, Tanaka, Gruev. It's an exciting time to be a Leeds United fan. And I'll put down here, we're not too far away from a good team competing, really. I believe we need a winger. So that could be, Igor Paixão. We need a striker, if that is Muniz or someone else, and maybe a number 10. I think Al Tanaka can also play a 10. So can Brendan Aronson, so can Joel Pro. So 10's not massively the priority. Or 10 is a priority, but I don't know if Leeds will do it. But I think we're 3 signings away from a team ready to compete in the Premier League. What do you guys think? How many signings do you think we need to make? Let me know in the comments down below. I've been Ollie Ward. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.